Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for Tuesday the 15th of April, and today was another great day in the markets. We had a small gap up here. The market took off higher and then it just turned over and went lower the entire morning. Very interesting. Today we had 7 trades. We were 6-0-1 because one of our trades ended up being a scratch. And just like in hockey, when you have your wins, losses, and ties, did the same thing. Other sports obviously have them too, but I'm a huge hockey fan, so anyway, we ended up pulling out 24.25 points out of the market. So very nice. 7 trades. I know it's a little much, but when the market's moving, and it doesn't happen all the time, but that's some really good movement. So our first trade, we took a couple of quick trades actually right off the open. First trade was very quick. We grabbed a long here and took very quick profit on. Inside the same candle, the market came down again. We did get long. And we took very quick profits, and again inside the same candle the market did come down again, and we did get long one more time, and we actually held it, and the market just started taking off, and it was very interesting. We ended up taking profits up here inside of this candle. Market went a little higher, came back down, and next trade was along inside here. Actually over here, market did come up, and then obviously it rolled back over, came back down, and then we got long again over here. The market came up and it came back down and hit our break-even target that we had already moved into, so came down, scratched us out. Markets did come down. As it came up, we did get short, and we were able to ride that down and take profit and then turn it into a long, and ended up taking profit as it started rolling back over. So all in all, very good day. 24.25 points is a fantastic day, and it all comes down to we've had a great week, we've had an awesome month. When we get great days like this, it's important not to develop an ego, and I talk about it a lot, but it's really important. You have your days, of course, where you grind out 1 point or you grind out 2 points, and it's just a struggle, and you feel such mental anguish, and when the day's over, and all you can really do is either go to sleep, go to the gym, do something. And days like today is just such a fun day. You make a lot of money, and it's important not to overtrade, but it's also even more important not to develop an ego about it. You're never better than the market, and it really, in trading, it's not you against the market anyway, it's you against yourself. And I say that all the time. People out there that sell books, sell stuff, they want you to think it's you against the market or you against the big money, and that is definitely not where it's at. And a lot of people get suckered into that. They buy the courses, they buy the books. How do I beat the big money, or how do I beat Goldman Sachs? Well, I mean, in truth, you're not going to beat Goldman Sachs because they have billions of dollars behind them. As retail traders, we don't really have that much behind us, so we can't really go up against a billion-dollar company, and in reality we're not trading against them anyway. It's against ourselves, because how do we react when we have a bad trade? How do we react when we have a good trade? When we make 24.25 points in one day, what do we do the next day? What do we do tomorrow? Do we make any money tomorrow, or do we give back a lot of money because we think we're better now because we made a lot of money? And I know a lot of money is subjective. It's different for everybody. But all of those do come into play. You know, somebody at Goldman Sachs, they have a risk manager looking at them. They have a money manager looking at them. They have a coach looking at them. They have probably a couple different coaches actually. You know, so they have about probably 7 to 10 people actually looking at them micro managerial wise. I don't know why I drew that word out a lot, but micromanagerial wise, you know, 7 to 10 people looking at them like that. Then they have the entire office dedicated, and I'm sure they have computers looking at them as well. Whereas as retail traders, it's basically us. You know, and that's why I say you really can't compare the two. You know, even saying that you're against each other, it's doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, hopefully you got something out of what I was talking about today. I know 6-minute video isn't too bad. So anyway, hopefully it made sense. You can always leave comments below the video if you want. You can also email me directly, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.